Here's a sneak peek at some series coming out in March. Necromancer, the ultimate Scourge, takes place in a world where people awaken different powers. Our main character unlocks a unique class that allows him to summon skeletons, and he grows wildly overpowered. The Otherworldly genius method actor follows a dude quitting his job, going on a talent TV show to support his friend. When handed a script to cover for his friend, gets transported into a world where he is the role he's acting, and brings the actual feelings and emotion he goes through into his acting, and everyone thinks he's cracked at acting. The final case follows a detective forced to resign after 30 years, finds out he has cancer and 3 months to live, and an accident causes a bunch of prisoners he arrested to escape. So he goes on one last case, but instead of arresting them, he plans to kill them all. Who Made Me a Princess is an isekai, as a girl is thrown into the body of a princess unloved by her father and expected to be killed when she grows up, so she tries to avoid her fate. Observing My Mom's Friend's Son follows a girl who is overlooked by her mother in favor of her brother. Her mom's rich friend hires her to be a tutor to her youngest son, then a year later hires her to watch her older son because she thinks he might be gay. Nantua takes place in ancient Rome, as a young girl grows up to be a priestess to a goddess and the temple to guard an eternal flame, and is caught between a royal guard and an infamous actor. Veteran of the Apocalypse is an isekai, as the dude plays an incredibly hard VR game. His friends stop playing, eventually he does as well, but then a meteor from the game comes to crash into Earth, so he gains a portal to a fantasy world to prepare for the apocalypse. Spring Fever is a weirdly charming series, as a young teacher gets assigned to the countryside for 2 years and forms a connection with a kind of crazy gym bro uncle of her students. Duchess's lo-fi Coffeehouse is technically an isekai, as the mistreated royal lady born out of wedlock remembers her basic past life, enters into an arranged marriage with an indifferent duke, finds coffee beans, and teams up with a wizard to start making coffee. Ties That Bind Us follows a girl whose family is in the mafia. Seen as a blemish to her family for not following the rules, she gets involved with a dude who's part of a different mafia group. Night Shift in Another World has a dude lose his job and finds a high-paying convenience store job. However, the owner is a maid who teleports the store around and has otherworldly customers enter, but the dude is completely normal and comes from the real world. The Player with 13 Hidden Traits is an isekai, as the dude plays an unbeatable game after his life went downhill. Loses after 5 years, tries one more time, but is dragged into the game with special hidden abilities. But the monsters also invade the real world at the same time. Daughter of a Superstar follows a young girl. Her mother dies, her father abandons her, she starts acting online because of a role model, a famous actor that kind of looks like her. Turns out he is her biological father through random sperm donation. When that comes to light, he takes care of her, but is very indifferent towards her. My Wavering Husband seems to follow a contract marriage, as the wife doesn't really want to be obsessed like her mother was, so she asks for a divorce, but turns out her emotionally repressed husband really does love her. Reincarnated as the Grand Duke's third son follows a poor mercenary dying in battle, and then is reincarnated 15 years into the past as a duke's third son who died around that time, now given a new chance and a whole lot of money. So in case you need an update,